tell you, because I had to take all the money, I had to survive. On top of that,
That's
I had
another
to
reason why the loan
reinvest
should have
back
been
in
high,
it
because
to
you
get
can't
it
even tell them
functional.
how much you made. When I go to somebody and
How
someone
was
that
I supposed to make anything with a fucking shell?
Bitch, because you're the one who made the bad investment when he told you not to. This is your fault. You put yourself here. Guys, this is crazy. Y'all hear this?
I told her that I don't think this is a smart investment and I would not do it. I understand going against what people say because I ask people for their opinion, and sometimes they'll say, "Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. It is going to work." Either or, but you get the advice. So it's people that told me this isn't going to work and it's worked. It's people that told me this stuff I should do is going to work and I didn't invest. It's just a gamble you do when you do business. Right or wrong, Larry, it was a good.
100%.
It was a business.
I don't feel
100%.
like
It's my goal. It's my goal. It's my goal.
Oh,
It's my goal. Larry's a businessman, so he understands about investment. I tell her don't invest this $100,000. She invests $100,000.
Oh Lord, y'all, that's a bad sign. He tells her not to invest in this bad business and she does it anyway. So this already doesn't even sound good. And you see, a lot of times, guys, a lot of women, they just see the end product, but they don't necessarily see the process that took to get to that end product. Like I said earlier, a lot of women, they see their friends doing something and their friends are having a little bit of success at it. Oh, I want to do it too. But you see, they didn't see that whole process of their friends getting to the end product.
It doesn't do well. The landlord didn't have a ceiling in there. She was ceilingless. Not saying it was a sunroof or anything like that, but she said it was a shell. It was a lot of work. She didn't have an oven. She needed a lot of stuff. So the part she's talking about now is that when she comes back to me and needs help to get all these things done.
After he told her not to do it. Now, mind you guys, this woman invested in a business or a building, whatever it is, that needed a new roof and it need other appliances. And she invested in it. Guys, never invest in something that you're not gonna make your money that you're not gonna make your money back right away. This was a bad investment. And she did this shit regardless of what he said. She said, fuck him, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do anyway. So in that regard, I don't feel sorry for her.
For her spot, she may be correct on that. I may have wanted blood because I told you don't do this in the first place. I may have been like,
yeah.
it's my goal. I don't understand why I can't get my goal. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I haven't talked this whole show. I've been like, right, so I can't get my goal. So when she comes back to me and says, yo, Kim, I need 25, I need a stove. I need a ceiling. I need this, I need that. And I'm like, she's right. Now I'm a businessman. This is not personal. When she turns it personal, it's not personal. I told you I wouldn't make this investment. Now, when she needs something, she's right. I don't remember what the terms were, but they weren't reasonable. I'm not gonna lie, they weren't reasonable.
But you see, he's right for doing that though, because in business, if you don't really have the confidence that you're going to get your money back, then you raise the interest and you create all kind of hard ass stipulations. So he's right for doing that. I don't blame him for doing that because he didn't have the confidence that he was going to get his money back. And you see, this is what her ass get, because she went against his wise counsel and not to invest her money into that business, and she did it anyway. So fuck that bitch. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what happens to her from this point forward. That's what her ass get. She got wise counsel to not invest in that shit, and she did it anyway. She pretty much said, "Fuck you. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do."
Well, she could be correct. I don't remember, but this is the course of doing business. You shouldn't have invested in that, to me, my personal opinion, but I can't tell you how to live your dream. But if you're coming
True.
to you know, if you
I didn't know I was gonna get finessed neither.
nothing's personal. It's business. And sometimes the best experience is going through it because you're not
Right.
going to
Facts.
understand how business works. It's not personal.
Facts, guys. You learn from your failures, not your success. You always learn from your failures. Sometimes you have to go through failures in order to understand what not to do.
Okay, Callie, you have a question.
I think you underestimate me. I'm dead ass.
I didn't I just give her
Like,
props?
no,
Didn't I just
Right.
say I think that you're one of the best
It's
hustlers
my
ever?
turn.
Yeah,
It's my turn.
yeah, my bad. You right.
Like, if you think that opening my own business that I had for 3 years didn't teach me shit, you wouldn't know me at all. Like, the way I run numbers through my mind, the way I see shit, like, it don't make no sense for me not to be fucking rich.
Then why aren't you?
At the end of the day, that's how I felt about you all my life, though. I felt like you overlooked every bit of potential about me.
We supposed to be talking about business, not she's kind of very into all this personal shit. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about business. I don't really understand what she's getting at, but anyway.
I don't even feel like most of the time you was looking at me, you was looking past me.
What?
And that pissed me off.
This is still not business what you're talking about.
Oh, for real?
This is
Like, what are you
personal.
talking
It
about?
was business shit, then it got personal, then it was business again. Like,
Well,
She wants to talk about what she wants to talk about. But guys, she put her motherfucking self here. So guys, do not feel sorry for her. I find it funny how these women, right? They'll always talk about these black men ain't protecting us, but they're the main ones who always want to talk about they don't need men and they feel like they don't have to listen to men. This woman had wise counsel to not do something. He specifically told her not to make that bad investment, and she did it anyway. And now she's bitter about it. And deep down, guys, she knows that that was a mistake. She knows that that was a mistake. But see, she's not. Instead of her being accountable and say, "Hey, you know what? Look, Cam, you was right. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have made that investment. I shouldn't have invested my money in that business that I had to pour more money back into." No, she's not going to take accountability. She's going to try to turn around and make him out to be the guilty one.
I'm not going to go all
it's
over
so
the
many
place.
aspects to
I'm
our
going to stay on
relationship.
this particular topic, and if you want to go to another topic afterwards, it's fine. I'm going to stay on the wedding topic. It seems like you want to go somewhere else, but I'm going to stay on this topic for a second.
Yo,
Facts.
Could you mute her, please? Thank you. What happened is this, like I was saying, Larry and PT, business is business. If I tell you, don't invest in it, which is not personal. I just gave her mad props. I think she's one of the best female hustlers I ever seen. Gave her mad props before this happened, before she starts getting into, I look past her. I give her props. I'm just saying it wasn't a smart business investment. When you come back to me to get a loan to fix it up, and I said this wasn't going to be a good investment, and then I sit there and say, I want blood and plasma and everything else.
Because you come to me as a friend doesn't mean that I need to be obligated to just throw my money away. At the end of the day, it's business. That's what he's trying to tell you, is that it was more of a business. And he told you it was a high risk business from the beginning, and you didn't
it
listen to
was a
him.
high risk business.
It was very
that
high
operated-
risk.
So basically, guys, she just because they had an intimate relationship, she feels like he needs to throw his money away for her just because she wants it. No, it don't work that way. See, now when you come to somebody on that level, now it's business. It's not personal. It's not no intimate relationship no more. This is the business sector. And for some odd reason, she just refuses to understand that. She's refusing to understand it. She's not trying to understand it. She's refusing to understand it.
on my own for 3 years, and I ended up installing my own fucking ceiling, doing my own floors, building my own bar.
And how much money did
Yeah, you should have, because you invested the money in the motherfucker, so you should have. Yeah.
you make in those 3 years?
I can't even tell you, because I had to take all the money. I had to survive.
So by that token, her not being able to tell you how much money she made in the past 3 years, that tells you that was a bad investment. That says it all.
On top of that,
That's another reason why the loan should have been high, because you can't even tell them how much you made. When I go to somebody and someone,
how was I supposed to make anything with a fucking shell?
Bitch, you're the one who invested in the building in the first place against his advice. You need to figure that shit out, not him. He don't have to give you anything. This is crazy. This is seriously crazy. The need to be right is astronomical in this video.
This is my point to you, Callie, is that when you go into business,
my whole point was, had the space been in the proper condition, it would have operated and generated money. I was in a fucking prime location. I was in Long Island fucking City, one of the most prominent neighborhoods in New York City.
This is unreal.
I put my shit in the fucking hood.
This is crazy.
I had an entire view of fucking Manhattan. You know how many people love my space and said it's just not done?
Was it a shell when you bought it? Was it a shell when you bought it?
Yeah, but
okay, then
I couldn't force people who was supposed to do the work in the lease not to do the work. This is not a conversation I'm even supposed to be having right now.
So what happened to the
all right, what I'm just saying is when we talk about business, because listen,
you see, she's getting emotional because she really deep down she knows that she needs to be held accountable for this shit, but she's trying her best not to be held accountable. She's trying to push everything on Cameron. You didn't help me because you were my boyfriend and you didn't help me. No. He specifically told you to not make that bad investment and you did it anyway. So you got to pay the piper for this shit. You got to own this. You did this shit to yourself, man.
With all due respect, Callie.
At the same time, I got a different type of upset right now.
Callie, with all due respect,
my upset is not over it don't even got shit to do with the $25,000 right now.
Oh Lord, y'all. She want to talk about some old other shit, some old other personal shit. They're not trying to talk about that. That does not even matter. She's trying to move the goalposts to something else because she don't want to be held accountable. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to talk about some whole other personal shit now.
Callie, what is the issue? Callie, with all due respect,
that shit, no. That shit is where it's at. At the end of the day, to sit amongst a nigga that knew.
Wow, this woman is so aggressive. She's so masculine. Why would Cameron, a man of his stature, a man on his level, deal with a woman like this? Cam, you better than that, homie. You are better than that. Dealing with a woman like this. Now, she's a cute woman. She's attractive. But this woman is seriously aggressive. She is abrasive. She's very masculine. She curses too much. Why would you deal with a woman like this?
Me. Since, like, what?
Callie, you're operating from a space. You're operating from a space of personal instead of business.
Because it's my turn.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna fucking say what I want to say.
Okay.
And now what I'm about to say is the fact that somebody could know me all my life, watch me fucking pour blood, sweat, and tears into everything I motherfucking did, and never assisted, helped, wanted to, nothing.
So basically, he's supposed to help her out just because he knows her. That's not no good reason for somebody to help you out. I don't mind helping people out, but if it's a bad investment, I'm not entitled to help you out. I'm not obligated to help you out. He's not obligated to help you out if he feels like it's some bad investment and he's not going to get his money back. For some odd reason, she can't understand that. Now, if she was investing her money in something to help somebody out, she probably would understand that. But since it's all about her and she don't want to be held accountable for anything, she refuses to understand that.
Makes me angry. And it took for men, other men, that cared about me, that wanted to invest in me, that believed in me. It's deeper than that.
Are you with those men now? No. What happened to those men?
It is so much deeper than that. So at the end of the day, I wasn't going to keep turning to a motherfucker that always turned me away.
So can I ask you a question? What happened to the situation? The space?
What situation? What space?
What you was trying to do?
I closed it.
Closed it?
I closed it. I'm a full-time fucking nursing student.
Okay.
Callie, I gotta be honest with you. You spitting some real bullshit right now. I gotta be honest with you.
Yes,
because
yes.
you're saying you closed it down over because he didn't give you $25,000. And if you
Hell
did
no, I put the fucking ceiling in
if you
myself.
did your due diligence beforehand when you bought that shell in the beginning, and this man then told you, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I said this, and I'll say it again. Cam,
I could have kept going.
Listen to me. I'm not saying this because Cam is here. Cam is a very smart businessman. He doesn't get enough credit for his
He
business
invested in who
acumen.
he invested.
Listen, if it's a smart investment, it's a smart investment. Do you know how many people come to Cam and ask for investments that he rejects?
No, I was a bad investment. Everything.
No, it's not about that. You're taking it personal.
She's taking this shit way too personal. You know what I'm saying? She, instead of her listening and seeing where they're coming from. See, guys, many times you have to step outside of yourself and look at the other person's side and try to understand. She doesn't really have that ability to do that. It's just all about her and her feelings, her personal feelings, and how she feels about Cameron. It sounds kind of like she still has feelings with Cameron. That's what it sounds like. Because to this day, this was years ago, mad years ago, and she's pretty much carried this shit with her. She has never got over this shit. You can pretty much tell. This is a woman who still have feelings for Cameron.
Always a bad
Personal.
investment.
Larry,
It's very personal.
the lines were blurred. This is what's going on. The lines
were blurred. The lines were blurred.
That's
I understand that, but Callie, you can't do that. You shouldn't do that because if you had your due diligence and you got everything in order, you should. Come on, Callie, you got to be honest with yourself. You're not being honest with yourself.
Right. She's not being honest.
Callie, do you consider, because I remember you mad about a video you did for him and a song, do you put that in the same category with business?
Yes.
Or was it personal?
You want to talk about the what was
I
you mad
wasn't
about
dating
with
him
the
when that song came out.
Okay.
You wasn't dating me when the club came out.
What club?
The who?
The weddings planned, whatever you want to call it. We wasn't dating then either.
But it was still post.
Post. So post means after.
After. That means y'all wasn't dating.
Correct?
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question, because the feeling.
She don't seem too smart, guys. I mean, you can see these guys chuckling and shit because this shit is laughable. This woman is a moron.
That I'm getting from you. Were you number one or thought you was number one?
Thought.
Yeah, I'm asking. Were you?
Yeah, when you got like possessive and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he said you was territorial.
Did I think I was number one? It's funny.
No, I'm just asking a simple question.
To be honest, you asking me if I thought I was number one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the
How is
behavior
that hard?
that you're giving, the personal
How is that a hard
behavior,
question?
it sounds like a lot of entitlement. So
Right?
that's why I'm asking you. when behavior like that with
To
entitlement?
be honest, not even to jump in.
I'm sorry. You know what it is? I'm just used to a man in my life, especially one who's intimate with me, automatically wants to step into leadership and provision and want to protect and provide for me. Kim
Yeah.
is
How the hell can she say that when he actually did that, when he actually gave her the advice, she didn't listen to him? By him giving you that wise counsel, that's kind of a form of leadership, but you neglected you neglected his leadership. So what are you talking about? You can't have it both ways. You can't want a man to protect you when it's convenient for you, but at the same time not listen to him when he needs you to listen to him. When he needs something from you, you don't want to do what he needs you to do. You can't have it both ways. And that's the problem with a lot of these black women. They want to have it both ways. They want you to protect and provide for them, but at the same time, they don't want to follow your lead. It doesn't work that way.
never given me those vibes.
Yeah. You got a boyfriend right now, Kelly?
No.
Exactly.
Why does that matter? Do you have a girlfriend right now, Kim?
I don't
Not
know
surprising.
nobody protect and provide for me. I'm not looking for that. I'm just trying
You're
to
a
say.
man. I wouldn't expect that.
I'm just trying to say that this is the thing that you think that because you're dating somebody, like for instance, right? Give you an example.
So as a woman, if I share my body with a man, I shouldn't expect him to want to protect and provide for me? Is that what you would teach your fucking daughter?
The problem, so I'm not having sex with my
What
daughter.
are you talking about?
Just make up your
What
mind.
is she
No, it's
talking
not about having
man?
sex with your daughter. It's about that's what you would teach your daughter.
Oh, teach your
her body
daughter.
is
I'm sorry.
worthless. She just having sex with a man that doesn't want to protect and provide for her. Like what?
The problem is this: you want to protect
You think
and
men and
provide.
women are equal?
Once again, guys, you can't have it both ways. You black women, y'all can't have it both ways. If you want this, you have to give up this. Everything has a sacrifice.
No, what I'm trying to explain to you is this. For me, I rather invest in my female than give my female. And that's the problem.
Never invested in me.
Because you had bad investments. That's why you're in nursing school. I'm trying to explain to you that the investments that you had
What?
weren't good.
That's not why I'm in nursing school. I've been working on my nursing degree since fucking 2019.
Why you don't have it yet?
I opened a business to help me get through nursing school
And which was a
because I
bad,
needed a passive income.
which was a bad investment.
Right.
Right. Anyway, like I was trying to explain, because it's a bad investment or somebody gives you an opinion, you reverse it into a nigga don't want to protect, provide, you never looked out for me, yo, you didn't really like you always looked past me, because I don't think what you were doing was going to make money for yourself or for me. That's how you revert it to say, yo, you never want to look out for me. You never did this for me. You never believed in me. You always looked past me. Because I give you my real opinion on situations. It was a time where Sin and PT and Callie called me and said, Kim, you know what? You're right, man. I be bugging. You not with the club situation. One day she called, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
She's like, yo,
Wow, accountability.
yeah, there was accountability. I couldn't believe. She's like, yo, you know, I thought about it. Man. You're
I at
right.
least want to talk about accountability.
He's like, yo,
I
you're
didn't even
right,
think you knew
Kim.
what that word means.
You're right, Kim. You know what I'm saying? I do be, but I forget what it was, but she actually apologized, and I really couldn't believe it. And I was happy about that, to be honest with you. But a year later, I still don't believe in her. I still don't want to invest in her, this, that, and the third. And I think that's great what you said, PT.
Let me tell you something.
When it comes to blurred lines when personal and business.
Let me tell you something.
come to,
The lines is blurred.
yeah, my opinion.
You know what?
I'm listening.
I don't know. In all honesty, I know the difference
Guys, she still have feelings for Cameron, guys. I can just tell.
between when somebody cares about me and then somebody want to fucking play in my face.
Gotcha.
So what's your feelings today towards each other? This day, what's your feelings? Still
know,
friends? Like, okay, Cam. What's your feelings towards her?
Listen, I love Callie as a friend, man. Like I said, she's a beautiful girl. Still very, very.
Guys, she's once again, guys, that little pause, that means she's still into him. She still wants Cameron. That's why she's getting so emotional about this. Because if she didn't really have any kind of feelings for him like that, if she didn't really want him like that, she wouldn't be this emotional but like this. She wouldn't be acting like this. She wouldn't be doing all this old cursing like she's doing and trying to talk over him. She wouldn't be doing none of that.
Very pretty, and then we was talking before the show, making fun. We talking about age and everything else. She still looks really great, looks good, very attractive, very smart, very ambitious, very independent as well. I would love to be her friend, but we're just not in a space of being friends because the last time we talked, I wouldn't let her move in my house, so we stopped speaking.
that's
All right, guys, they talk a little longer than that, so they start talking about a bunch of old bullshit. But let me know what you think in the comments, man. This woman here, man, like I said, black women, you cannot have it both ways. This woman tried her best to not be held accountable for her bad mistakes and her bad decisions. And then on top of that, she wanted Cameron to just make a bad investment in which it was a great probability that he wouldn't get his money back just because she knows him. That's not no good reason for why somebody needs to invest in you. Because see, in real life, when you go to investors and you want them to invest in you, they're gonna ask you what your plan is and when you think you're gonna break even. They're gonna ask you all kind of shit. And if you don't give them a good reason why they should invest in you, they're just not gonna do it. But anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, man. This your boy MAZ, Mazel Capone. Like and subscribe, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.